All right. My name is Jennifer, and I'm going to read Nickel and Dimed. I read this my first year of college, and I will explain why I think it should not be banned after I read this part. Millions of Americans work full-time year-round for poverty-level wages. Barbara Enrich decided to join them, inspired in part by the rhetoric surrounding welfare reform, which promised that any job equals a better life. But how can anyone survive, let alone prosper, on $6 to $7 an hour? To find out, Enrich moved from Florida to Maine to Minnesota, taking the cheapest lodging available and accepting work as a waitress, hotel maid, house cleaner, nursing home aide, and Walmart salesperson. She soon discovered that even the lowliest occupations required exhausting mental and physical efforts, and one job is not enough. You need at least two if you intend to live indoors. I very much disagree with banning this book because without this book, among thousands of other books, teach you about what life was like for this girl growing up, and especially with the way that the economy is now and how hard it is to find a job and how hard it is to save money. I believe that everybody needs to realize what's really going on, and this gives a great point of how things used to be, how they got better, how they got worse, and what it's really like now. And it's really can relate to what it's like now because it's really hard to survive with one job right now. I myself work at minimum wage, and it's almost impossible to live and provide, especially even when you have children. It makes it even harder. So I think that this book is it should be a good influence on especially first-time students going to college. It's hard for them to pay for their books, for school, for kids, for everyday necessities, rent and electric and things like that. So I highly disagree with banning this book. I think it should be read by all students.